Hi folks, it's Ralph Bond, and we're going to take a look here at the Pinnacle Studio HD Rev 14. In my case, I have the Pinnacle Studio Ultimate Collection, which gives me a lot of great plugins and other cool features. But I'm going to do a very simple, basic beginner's review. We're going to talk about this program to do just the simplest initial steps. This is intended, my set of little tutorials here is intended for the person who's kind of new to video editing. And we all have so much video content now. Our cameras take videos, our new digital camcorders, our older camcorders that use FireWire, taking digital tape into the PC, all that good stuff. And let's talk about how you can have fun with that material and do some really sophisticated presentations if you wish to. Well, here's Pinnacle, and you'll notice it's divided in a really wonderful way. Look where my cursor is. You have the import button. That's the set of utilities that help you bring your video content in. In my case, I'm using a Canon T2i camera that's a hybrid still image and video camcorder, and so I already have that data brought into my laptop onto my hard drive from the SD card upon which that material is written in the camera. That's already in place. Then there's the edit tab where we are right now, and then the make movie tab, and we'll explain all three steps as we go along. Actually, we're going to skip import because I already have my video content in. So you'll see here, to work with and to edit a video, you have to go and retrieve your videos. And it presumes at this stage that you have got your videos onto your hard drive at this stage. So I created a little folder here called Pinnacle Studio HD Review. And I have a little folder here. You can see where my cursor is, videos to use. Double click that. And look here, you see a little thumbnail, a tiny thumbnail of the video. You have all the information about the video. Here's a .mov format video, which is great that this program brings MOVs in. And you can see it's at 1280 by 720 resolution. The same is true for the other video. These are two little video snippets from my recent family vacation. So all I have to do is drag it down. Notice I can drag it down into this work area, this horizontal band work area. And I'm going to grab the other video to begin our video composition. Now, one thing to keep in mind is when you bring the videos in, often you have to look for a progress bar to talk about it actually being imported into the program. You may have to wait. But once that's accomplished, then you can press here, this video is highlighted, as you can see. Over here is the viewing window, and I can press play.
Best view of Hell's Canyon is at point, though. Really got to want to go there.
Now, there was a lot of wind on the microphone on the camera up there on the top of the mountain. The gentleman there was telling us about Hell's Canyon and so forth in Idaho. We were in Oregon looking at a vista that was unbelievable, looked like the Swiss Alps. Play a little bit more of that for you. So you can see your videos, and you can go over here, and here's the other clip, and I can play that and see that clip. And so far we have two video clips together. That's the beginning. Now we can start having some real fun. Let's talk about maybe putting in a title slide. So over here on the far left, you can see I clicked T for title, and in just a second or two it's going to bring up a set of choices for titles, and you can highlight any of these titles and see what they look like. So I'm scrolling through these different titles. I'll just grab one. Doesn't really matter at this stage. You grab a title, you drag it down to the beginning of your composition, and then you can test drive that title. By the way, there's a little progress bar right here. It might be difficult to see where my cursor is circling. It's bringing that title slide in, it's importing it, so you have to wait until that little progress is finished. Okay, there it goes, and it goes back to being all orange, and now you know you're ready to go. I'm going to click on this. It says your text here, very simple, right? Fades in and fades out and then starts the movie. So of course I don't want mine to say your text here. How do I add my words? Simply double click on the item in question. In a second or two it should pop up here and give me a chance to, here we go, you see? Now I can change that text by simply putting my cursor on that spot. I'm just going to back it up here a little bit, then I'll backspace, and then I'll just say our vacation. See? That's pretty easy. And then you just say OK. And that gets put in a moment or two here. you can certainly see why having the most powerful, fast computer you can get your hands on is definitely a great thing for video editing. Because anytime you do rendering or adding material and so forth, it gobbles up lots of space. So see, you saw our vacation June 2010, and then it goes into the videos. Isn't that great? Okay, so this is the end of step 1 or lesson 1. In the next lesson, what we're going to do is talk about adding transition and other things.